That is why I think all psychologists, they learn Buddhism. A lot of techniques has taken from the Buddhist teaching. He was coming and he saw me another monk and he asked, are you Buddhist? We said, yes, we are Buddhist monks. He said, if there are people who knows Buddhism, there will not be any war. If you don't want to be punished, how can you punish others? Forgiveness is very important. If you say, okay, I'm so sorry, I apologize, that can change a lot of things. My name is Reverend Makkanigama Buddhadaththa Thero. So people call me Bante Buddhadaththa. This temple is well known as Bahirawakanda Temple, but there is a name for the temple, is called Sri Mahabodhi Mahavihara, and I'm happy to be here.
You mentioned war. Sri Lanka suffered a very long civil war, and there are a lot of traumatized people left. What can you advise them? What Buddhists can offer these people to reach for happiness?
There was a time, I know because of their influence, like terrorist influence, some people also joined to that and they were involved with that, and that and makes them also in trouble. Maybe they lost their family members or beloved ones. Like in my life, for 30 years I had that kind of like fear and worry or that kind of things because of terrorists, because we hear about the bombing and shooting and so on. So once this terrorism is ended, that gives a great release for us. And we don't want anybody to be killed. Once I was going for a walk in where I am living in Ohio, in Akron. There's a park called Toe Path, and we were having a walk. There was an American guy who was coming, white person. He was coming and he saw me, another monk, and he asked, are you Buddhist? We said, yes, we are Buddhist monks. He said, if there are people who knows Buddhism, there will not be any war. People, if they knows refraining from evil and do good and purify your mind, that kind of attitudes that everybody having, the wish, I will refrain from evil, I will purify my mind. Such kind of living beings, if we have human beings to have this idea and to follow this idea, this world will become a very beautiful place and happy place, like a heaven. You don't need to wait to go to heaven, you can experience heavenly happiness in this world.
But do you think it's available for traumatized people?
Can you explain me a little bit?
There are people who suffered yes, from war, from terrorists, sometimes from even home violence, from different reasons, from accidents, from different. There are different causes of pain, and these people bear this pain in their hearts for life. Very often, so that I call them traumatized people.
Actually, we should take care of them. We have to be kind to them, and we should know what makes them unhappy, dramatized, or whatever. If we can realize their real situation, if we can be with them, if we can help, talk to them, and sometimes there can be even mistakes. If there is somebody who says, okay, this was my mistake, I did that mistake. If you can forgive, forgiveness is very important. If you say, okay, I'm so sorry, I apologize, that can change a lot of things. Honestly, you have to apologize if you are responsible for these mistakes.
But if you are not responsible, if you are just a person to whom it happened,
Okay.
it was too big to bear it.
Okay. Actually, the personally, if we keep on suffering, like like that's what explained in Buddhism, to realize the suffering. So if you can understand, okay, this is already happened, but I have to understand, this is the nature, this is what can happen, and in this world. So if you can realize that, and so that your sorrow will disappear. We have to understand, like it's having life, like human life is really great. What the Buddha said, like becoming a human being is greater. It's a rare thing. Therefore, should understand the value of that and get the best benefit that you can. So try to be happy. Try to be happy with whatever you are having and however you can live, If you are thinking there is a lack of happiness, you have to find how can I fix it. Lord Buddha has guided that to how to gain happiness. So therefore, it can be learned by anyone and can apply to their life. No need to be a Buddhist for that. You can keep your religious status. You don't need to convert into Buddhism to get this benefit, but still you can. That is why I think all psychologists and they learn Buddhism. There are a lot of techniques as taken from the Buddhist teaching. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming, and it's really makes me happy. May you be well and happy always. May all living beings be well and happy always, and be peaceful. All the best to you.
All the best to you.
Sukhi hotu.
Sukhi hotu.